Hello, my little munchkins, crones, and sunflowers. We're back, and we're here to talk about what? Not really about P. Diddy. I get burnt out on things, but because a week ago, Young Miami, what's her name? Caresha was summons papers by this guy. Honestly, this guy was gloating. He should be fired. You shouldn't be able to reveal that to the world like that. That shouldn't be a part of your job. Everything should not be reported. She should be fired. That's a job, yes?
And then while he was recording it, he literally showed the files of the paper.
That's disgusting.
Yes.
And that's not cool. They just
unethical.
I get you go in there, you do what you got to do to serve them, but not cool, bro.
No.
And it's not cool that this is acceptable.
Yes.
Is there anything private? You already humiliating her.
Right. And he told at a party, a club.
They don't care where they get you. They'll get you on the street. They'll get you in church. They don't care. They will serve you on your wedding day. It is about getting you. So do you know how hard it is? Like if you knew, they get you with corny stuff. I think it happened to me once. They said something like, "Hey, miss, you lost something." And I turned around. They said, "Hey, something." And I turned around and said, "Hey, you dropped something." And they gave me something in my hand. I took it. And you've been served. I was like, they wicked.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
Like, he bent down like he hate miss. You dropped something. No, they said, "Hey," I'm ignoring, "Hey, you dropped something." And I'm like, that's when he said, I'm like, that ain't cool. I was embarrassed. Wouldn't you be embarrassed?
I will be embarrassed.
It don't matter who around.
Oh my God.
So it's like that. So you just like they got her good. Yeah. She up there at a party.
Yes.
And she said, "Okay," because you like, if you know, you wouldn't take it. But they go through every length to make sure they serve you. Okay, they come up with the great thing, served. But they gotta catch you but they gotta catch. That's why I really try to work on not being so quick to answer to somebody calling me by my name.
That's true.
Well, whatever. So anyway, that's what we know about Miami. We went on about that. You thought that was interesting.
Yes, it was, because I thought that was just something Diddy had, or like the court just like set up just to like kick Caresha. I didn't know that was like a legit thing that they do.
No, I got had. Me and some of you out there got had. They come up with really crafty things to get you. Like, honestly, it's terrible. And you feel all like, man, and it's nothing you could do. Cause I'm it was something, it wasn't something I did. It was something that I had to go and stand for something. I don't know. I was something. I don't even remember anymore. But nevertheless, they got her. I didn't like the way he handled it. No. And what else we know about Caresha? Apparently, she said she broke up with Diddy for good. She says that it's definitely over. But this is the kicker right here. We're still the best of friends. You know what?
Yep.
You know what? That means you still his P girl.
Yes.
Is that what she's saying? Like, oh, we broke up for good. We are not y'all never was a relationship. Let you tell it.
That's true.
Let you tell it. Y'all always been on and on. But no, but we are not a relationship. Not at all. But we the best of friends. Heifer.
Yes. I may not stand by him as his woman, but I stand by him as his friend.
That's cold. I'm still, and the question that we want to know is, was she a drug? Was she getting the drugs from him? I could see that.
Yeah, that's what it's allegedly
I could see that. I could see that. She get on this private plane. I could see that. What do you think?
Yes,
giving you money to travel, go get this pink stuff.
Especially as desperately as she wanted it to be in that position.
Yeah. Hey, Pompey. Yes. All right. So here is Caresha. So we're going to figure out what's going on. So this is it. So she says they are best of friends, but they are not in. Be clear. She said he's not my boyfriend.
Yes.
So that is officially over.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, see, that's what you say when somebody says, she's like, I'm no bottom woman. You know, I'm not a bottom bitch.
Okay.
When it's getting good, I'm getting good. It get ugly, I get going. That's her. So I guess that's the trust. She was there for the money. She was there for the come up. So I don't think she have her show. Does she still have her show? I don't think she still have her show.
That's a good question, especially because it was on the TV channel or TV streaming service that.
Can you pull it up while I'm laying out her card for her?
100%. There we go.
You satisfied?
I believe so.
May I have them? You thought you was doing that, please. Okay, baby, are you gonna read?
Yes.
Okay, this is for her. This is Carissa. So we're really reading on Carissa. We want to understand what's really going on with her. How is she dealing? How is she coping? How is life for her? Oh my God. Here it is. This is the Chariot. She's representing the Chariot. What do you mean? She's like, well, the things are standing up. So she's in movement. She is trying to put the past behind her. She's trying to wipe that part out of her life. As a matter of fact, she probably doing a 1 step, 2 step back, you know, because she done said a lot of things and did a lot of things. And, you know, from what I understand, she was doing stuff. She was also hurting people, you know. So we don't know. We're going to see. But here we see right here the Chariot.
Well, according to articles, I'm going to have to assume her channel,
It's gone along with Diddy.
Yes.
Right.
Because one says that she's upset that Diddy cancels her show. Other parts say that she contemplates canceling her show. Some say that.
Well, when Diddy is going to be, Diddy, I don't know what deal is going on. Isn't that Bolt TV?
Yes, Revolt.
I don't know what, but I do know that they no longer want to work with him. I don't think you could just let him go like that, but I think negotiations and whoever he brought in, and I'm sure they don't want to be left with Caresha. What's her name? Caresha. I don't think I wouldn't. I wouldn't want to have no parts of her. You was tangled up with Diddy.
Yes.
And he brought you in, you would have to go out with him. No offense to you, Caresha, but you would have to go. Is that her name?
Yes.
So anyway, the bottom of the deck, this is the burden of the card. Running. She's trying to run. You see it? Can you read it?
Mm-hmm.
From the astrology point of view, baby.
Oh, okay. Well, it is the moon in Aquarius, which is very fitting. I'll have to look it up real quick because I want to say she's in Aquarius. Let me double check.
That baby Crone. So what do I see about it? I see she's trying to clear her path. Here, she's trying to leave the past behind her. She's trying to get up and run. Here's the same thing. The Magician is, this is not the Magician. The Chariot is a water card, I believe.
Yes, Cancer.
So it's Cancer. So you have the Chariot, and right here you have the Moon, which is Aquarius. Is she an Aquarius?
Yes, she is.
She is running. She is running scared. She is trying to leave the past behind her.
Yes.
Do you want to say something?
Yes, I do, especially with the moon right there. I want to emphasize that as an Aquarius, she is trying to escape what she has got herself
into.
Yes, tied up into emotionally, running from that past, which also the moon is ruled by Cancer.
That's right.
So therefore, these two cards.
She's in dark times. All she can do is just keep
moving forward.
That's all she can do at this point, is moving forward. So I want to know, did she get those drugs? Did she have anything to do with it? Justice, yes. Yes. Why do justice show up? Because she did do some illegal stuff. Yes. This is why she's running scared. Thus saith the cards. Everything I say is allegedly. I don't know these people. I'm just reading cards. And I thought I was good at it. but I'm getting better and better and better, and baby Crone is growing with me. So I'm learning. When I say I'm getting better, I'm learning to trust what I read. I used to struggle with, I don't want to say it. It's too hard. I'd rather lie. Now I know people watch me because I hear it all the time. We just want you to be real.
They do.
Don't sugarcoat it for us. Keep it real. And the times that I was real, I would really get good ratings. I was like, oh no, I slipped it. I would be so embarrassed. Now, wig off.
Yes.
Here. Heifer. Running scared. Okay? This is who I am. I'm just being me when I'm alone with baby Crone, or I'm on my date, or whatever I'm doing. People like me. But I was trying to be professional.
I understand.
And it took me 2 years
to be
me. And thank you.
Yes.
For wanting me
always
to be me. Thank you. It's because of you. You're making me a better person, and I appreciate it. Okay. Now, what I said, I see justice. So you have a question? Because we're going to go in on this. Okay?
Yes, my question is, how does she feel now that she has to go to court about her doings?
Swords are scared in her head.
Swords
ready.
Everywhere.
She's ready. She know what the deal. She ready. She's ready. She's got her lawyer. She's as best as she can do. She's ready. But if you notice, I see swords.
Yes.
Swords.
Yes.
And sword. Baby Crone. What are a lot of swords?
Air, which is all about your mental.
Her mental. She's up in arms. She tried to run from him, escape from him, but you got, what is it? She got some blood on her tips.
Yes.
She got some blood.
I think more because she's still claiming that they're friends.
Right. Because she doesn't want to really let him go. But if that was me and you talked about me, dogged me, rat me out, I wouldn't have no need for you. You're not a friend. A friend will be quiet.
Yes.
A friend would even now say, look, this is going to affect me, but I'm here for you. I'm in the background. And he'll understand. I won't be around like that. Everything with you and me, copacetic, but I'm going to fall back.
That's true.
Because of my career. But you know I will never betray you. That's what I would do. You know, I would fall back.
Yeah, that's how you do that.
I would fall back. Sometimes you just got to be quiet. But she was out there from the beginning ranting and raving, baby, that was her. I want you to be my man. Why can't we be boyfriends? You tell me what. Now it's like, he is not my boyfriend.
Yes.
We are the best of friends, but I know it's over.
Times have changed.
Yeah. So here I see her standing strong. She appeared to be strong. She appeared to be bold, but I see that she has somebody strong in her corner. Somebody there is watching her. And I think that there is a male origin. There is a male in her life. You see that black cat? Somebody got her back.
Okay.
And you know they call men cats, right?
Yes.
Look at that cat. Look at that cat. Old school, you know.
Gotcha.
So anyway, question?
Yes, I do. Does young Miami regret getting tied up with Diddy?
Didn't I? Oh, that was justice. Judgment. Yes. Yes. Now, let me go ahead and read the center of these cards when I think about Miami. Okay. I had 1, 2, 3. I had 3 swords. What is this? I'm sorry, I can't see it. It's that Pluto. Oh, so, and I have the Queen. So when I look at all the cards, you tell me what you see too. What I see somebody that's running scared. It's all a facade. When they served her papers, she could have been drinking, but you believe me, she was shooketh. That's why she said, okay. When you hear somebody speaking that high, you took me off guard. I wasn't ready. I fell for the okie doke. But this woman is trying to stand strong, but she is under stress. I see 3 major arcanas, and all of them have to deal with her inner person. Every last one of them. And I also see a queen that's
Yes.
saying that a part of her is still creative, trying to figure out how to make money. A part of her is still trying to figure out her career. A part of her is still that creative. She's got money. She's not broke. She's not broke as of yet,
Okay.
but she has money. She's still fruitful. There is somebody in her life that's got her back. You could believe that. But she herself is not stable, because you can't be stable when you got a lot of stuff going up inside your head. So I think she does everything she can to keep her mind stable, because she knows judgment is awaiting. She's hoping, she hoped justice find mercy. She's hoping, because she's hoping they don't have no proof. She's hoping they can't prove anything. She's hoping that she was careful. She's hoping that when I went and did this, nobody caught me. I never got arrested. She's hoping that nobody's going to come forth. But there have been females that came forth to say that she was abusive to them.
Oh.
I could see that. Can you see that? Yeah, B, do what I say. My boyfriend, she's that kind of girl.
Yeah,
clearly.
Listen,
yeah.
She literally got peed on, so.
There you go for the Diddy P. Now, I want to know, how is she as a mother? How is she doing now as a mom? Like,
Right.
how she's coping, and how is this affecting her? She's doing great as a mom.
Oh, well, that's good.
She's doing great as a mom. She's keeping the kids out of it, because you see the kids, they are innocent. She's keeping them out of it as much as she can. She's keeping them out of it. She's putting on a front around them so they don't get afraid. Is she with someone? Like, is she with a lover, male or female? Because she's bi. Is she with a lover? The star. Yes.
Aquarius.
Again. The Aquarius. Yes. Because that, to me, when I see that, that's like it's a hope card, of course, but it's also pouring out the lower nature, or pulling out your negativity, and also hoping for something better. I see like a transformation. Like, I want to do something different. I want to change my life. I want to get rid of the negativity. I want to get rid of the negativity and all the negative things, because she spotted. Yes. Like a friend told me a long time ago, a friend's mom, she told me these words, and it stuck with me all my life. She said, you can't play in the mines and not get spotted. That's a true fact. And I'm saying she spotted. And so here she's hoping, wishing, she's sending up good timber, trying to do the right thing, but she's trying to pull out the old water to get some fresh water. That's the balance. She's hoping, but all at the same time, you see she's running scared. You see she's still trying to leave the past behind her. She knows justice away. She knows judgment away. She knows she's got to give an account. She's on fire. She's scared. And the most of all, she's afraid of, what is this going to do to me? If I'm cut, what's going to happen to my kid? But if she focused on this, it will probably give her a nervous breakdown.
Okay.
I don't believe in nervous breakdown, but it would give her some kind of mental disturbance, where this has got to be heavy.
Yes, stressful.
It has to be anxious, and but the thing about it is, the reason why I don't really do Diddy all the time, because this is going to go on at least for another year. This is going to go on.
Find a way to drag it out.
No, it's just the way to get to the court. It's just all the red tape. You got to have why you doing it. You got to pick a jury. And when they did pick a jury for them, I think some of them dropped out. They didn't want it, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure about that. But I thought that's what I heard.
Yeah, I heard it. I heard there was some kind of mess going on with the jury.
Okay, yeah, that's what I heard too. So we see she's a good mother. We see she's trying to find the balance in her life. I want to know, does she party a lot?
Okay.
When I see the King of Swords, what do you see? Because I'm going to tell you what I see.
Somebody that is, a social butterfly.
You see a social butterfly. I see someone that says, I can, but because of all the turmoil in my life, I'm just not in a partying mood like that.
Okay.
I'm just trying to focus on my kid. Not saying she doesn't party, because she's no longer under the P no more. That's okay. She's no longer under the P. You understand? And since she's no longer under the P, her life probably slowed down. You know, and whoever she's with, or if she's with someone, it's probably a slower thing. So yeah, so I definitely see that what was I forgot the card. Yeah.
Yes.
So but if you look at the King of Swords, it had a lot of bellowing clouds. So she's got a lot of swords. So that's 1, 2, 3,
4 on the floor.
4, and the rest 4. So she got 4, and then she's got fiery cards too. So we got Pluto. Pluto is a cold planet. So she's distant. She's distancing herself from Jenny.
Is very much like the King of Swords right there on the floor.
She's distancing herself, trying to put herself. Girl, you already ate the nectar. You already drank it, honey. You already done played in the field, honey, and somebody been watching you. You've been played in the fields, honey. You done already played in the mines and got spotted, you know? What else can we say about her? So we see she's a good mother. Let me ask you this. Is she still intimate with Diddy?
That's a good one.
Is she still intimate in any way with Diddy?
Yeah.
In some capacity, yes. Why? This is a 2 of Wands, and Wands are about sexual nature.
It's a 4 of Wands.
It's a 4. Oh, so thank you, but you know her. I just saw the 2 people. You understand? I wasn't even looking at the Wands, but I thank you. But you see, it's a 4 of Wands. You see, it's a celebration. She made it clear that he's her friend, and maybe they don't go together. She wants us to know that. But is there intimate? It could be something. How intimate? I don't know what they talk about, but I can tell you this: the trust with them has been broken. You know. Also, I see a 3 of Pentacles. So to me, it's like she really trying to working with someone, maybe trying to get a resume, maybe trying to get a show. I definitely see that she's working on something to try to get something started.
Okay.
I definitely see that. You see that? Working on something, trying to get, and this is money, and this is a 3. So I definitely see she's working on something to get something started, to get some kind of business, but I can't help it. It's ran in my head. She's running on fear though.
I can understand.
Even though a part of her try to talk herself into it, like, I know I'm gonna be all right. Nobody don't have nothing on me. If they did, they would show it by now. You know, I got subpoenaed. I guess that's what it is to go to court. I don't know what it is, but something like that. So what I see here is with her is she just trying to make the best out of a situation. Has she learned from doing all of this?
That's a good question.
Death is Slater, yes. This was a hard lesson for her. This lesson whipped her tail. Not only did it whoop her physically, financially, it whipped her because now the way people see her, they don't see her like that anymore. She got P by her name. You know, to me, she got deep throat in her name. You understand what I'm saying? She got dirty fingernails, white finger in her name because you was really tied up with the Diddy.
Yes.
And I'm not saying this out of judgment. I'm just speaking. This is facts. And it's no way that, especially if he goes down. If he go down, you was his girl and you was right there. And it is a fact that you was dirty. And you said that you loved him. And you said you would be there for him. You left when it got cold. It got real cold and you left. I understand that not everybody deals well with the cold. And not everybody deal well with the heat. You freaked out. You ran. You left. You talked about him. You dogged him. Not a good girlfriend. No, but you was most involved with a lot of it. Did he still care about Caresha?
Yeah, Caresha.
Yes.
Oh,
and here's another King of Wands.
Yep, to match her. And the Queen of Wands.
Don't think they could be doing something. I don't know. The cards are saying it's still energy between them.
Okay.
What that energy is, but they are in some kind of communication.
Okay.
You know, you have any questions?
Yes, my question is, if she does get I guess, have to go to prison, or do you like?
I don't think that's going to happen. But if
She has to do time, hypothetically.
Mm-hmm.
Does she have somebody that can watch
I'm
over
sure.
her children?
I'm sure. Yes, if she had to go away, like you said, look at that. Look at those cups.
Mm-hmm.
It's only one missing, her. She probably have a baby father. She probably have a mother, sister, cousin, niece, grandmother. I'm sure. You have another question?
Yes. Another question is, will Caresha ever get back together with JT, the other city girl?
Will she ever get back with JC? No, that's like crash and burn. Is it really?
Yes.
Are you sure? They never talked about it. Yeah. The other girl moving on. And when it speaks about, like I said, everything I say is allegedly, these are called, they can change the date. It could be true now, and then a month from now, you could see them because they can mend things. Not everything changes. Nothing stays the same. Remember that. Now, is there still the city girls, or is the city girls no more?
I think it was city.
I know whether they get back together or not, I know that they had a tumultuous relationship at the end. Something happened.
Okay, here we go. According not, it says, this is from 97.9. It says, no more city girl music in 2024. It says, as we try to push positivity into the future of 2024, it's unfortunate that the city girls as a group may be on a rocky split up.
See? Tower moment, meaning it needs to come down. Whatever it was built on, whatever they were doing, it needed to come down. So if they do get back together, they can build it up right. But it'd be no way that I would want to get back with her as long as she got anything to do with this trial.
Yes.
I'm not going to bite off of that. You clean up your life, get it all plain. When that's all clear, we'll see. And like I said, that could be a year or so from now. And the city girls, who going to go out to see them?
I have no idea.
You did.
Yeah, I did when they definitely came to Maryland. Oh, that was so nice. And little did I know, just a year later, they was going to have a downfall. Wow. Or start having a downfall.
Because she went with the Diddy.
Yes, that was the worst thing you could do.
Diddy. She went with the Diddy. So I want to ask this again, just for myself. Do Caresha still have strong feelings for Diddy?
Okay.
Do she still love him? Yes, she's back and forth because of the turbulence, because of everything, because but in the back you could see a boat. So that reminded me of the good times. It's like it was so much good times in the rough and the rocky roads and all of that, but she struggles. She goes back and forth. So there are feelings she has for them, and that is a two. And no matter what, twos always mean that it's dealing with something dark within your nature, because that two still belongs to the high priestess. So it's dark in her nature, but he was a good money thing. He had money, decadence. He showed her a life that she wasn't used to. She fell in love with it. She fell in love with the power, what he could do for her. I would have fell in love. I would have been mesmerized because I never had that. So many of us would have been. So now she's balancing. So yes, she's falling the illusion. She realized it was all an illusion. So the reality is now, do I? She's looking back over her life. She's looking at her life with him and how powerful he was, how odd and what he did. He turned her life around. He was a mover and maker and shaker of Hollywood. And we see him being knocked down to about nothing. So even if he doesn't go to prison, this man is nothing. He will never, ever rise again. Never. If I was him, I would take my goods and go and live with Simmons. Wherever Simmons lived, Simmons' Aoki father,
Oh, Russell.
Russell Simmons. He in Africa. I would just pack my bags, what little I had, and I would move out the country
Okay.
for peace of mind because I could not see somebody judging me all the time.
That's true.
I would go in another country and do something wonderful. That's what I would do.
Okay.
You know. So is there anything else you'd like to know?
Nope. I think we've answered all the
Was
questions.
that good? Do you think so? I think it's good. I think that she's a good mom. She does everything she can for her kids. I think that right now I'm still saying that she's running scared. She's hiding it. She's hoping. She's praying. Nothing shows up. Nothing show up that I'm spotted. That I'm spotted. That fell out my mouth. She's spotted.
Yeah, he said it.
She's spotted. And the Lord knows it, but they're not worrying about her like that. But if they can prove her with the pink substance or anything, she's going down. But I don't really think what I'm getting, I don't think they're after her like that. She's just a victim of circumstances. Go ahead.
I do want to know because just touching on back on the fact that she is an Aquarius and thinking about what Aquarius represents in the chart. I wonder, is she going to be more selective of who she makes, who hangs around her, make connections?
She at the point right now, like I said, there's somebody there, and that could be the Diddy. I don't know, but there is somebody in a shadow. They're not big in her life, but she's not standing alone. Okay. And I see here with much grief, I think that she is going to be cautious, careful, more selective. Because right now she's really going through a grieving thing. Because you can't tell me you love someone like this and you're tangled up and the world you had, your job, everything falling apart. You can't tell me you can't grieve over that. No. But she will be selective. You better believe it. She just wants this all to go away. Here's another sword. And when I see the cups have to do with grief, leaving the grief or putting the grief behind, the memories of what we had. Oh yeah, and this is about her family.
Yes.
Her kids. And we see swords again. So in the swords we have, what does it mean? Get your little book. One, do you like your little book? Baby Crone had a dream about that. One,
I did.
2, 3. I can't see. 4. Wait a minute. 1. What is judgment?
Judgment is fire.
Fire. This is a sword. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 swords.
And 5, because the king.
Oh, yes, that's what it is. I knew it was something. I was like, it's something, and I knew it. What does 5 swords mean? 5.
5 swords. Okay.
Just say it in your own words, baby. Come.
Yeah, no, I first I gotta figure out where to find what does 5 swords mean.
Baby Crone is learning.
Yes. I'm going to learn.
And I told her it's okay if she wants to,
I said I'm going to learn the workings of this book.
Well, it's a book that I used to just write in notes and I done wrote out of it. The book I have is bigger. That's it. Just read the number 5. It's right there in your face.
Oh, okay. Corresponds with the throat chakra. Okay, talking about knowledge and seeking, and how to be the seeker and expressing yourself. So basically, the number 5 is just symbolizing.
Let me see. Baby, I can't. She was good at this. She doesn't study numbers anymore. And so we can't.
Well, we want to say more than 5 is friction.
Yes, 5 is always friction. What was it, 5?
Yes.
Oh, well, there it is. It's always friction.
Yeah, it was 5 swords.
It's 5 swords. 5 swords means it's horrible. 5 means drama. 5 means severity. 5 means trouble. 5 means restlessness. 5 means chaos. However, all of this is to make her a better person.
Yes, that is true. Just like the tower.
Right.
Just because you have a tower moment, it is supposed to.
Go ahead, baby.
Oh, okay. Hold up. Pass me the tower card as I talk about the tower card. Yes.
Look, here is the Five of Cups, right?
Yes.
And they say the Five of Cups is focusing on the worst.
Yeah.
So you see where she's at with that, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It can cloud her judgment and viewing.
That's
But
right.
as we see the Tower card right here, and as most tarot readers will say, this Tower moment is a very destructive
Yes.
and redefining moment in your life. However, if you think about that and know that nothing truly is for your bad or for your negative, this Tower moment is really something you needed to help you evolve in this life.
Right.
So just and this went back to the
it's horrible. All fives. It's horrible, but it's only there to help you to be better. Doesn't mean you're not going to have bad karma or bad mojo. It is the things that we pulled on ourselves.
Yes.
It is what we did to ourselves. And because we did it, we have to pay the consequences for good or for bad.
Yes.
Whether you was cognitive of it or not. We have to pay the consequences. And this is what she's doing. But more than anything, what I see with Caresha is this is all mental.
Okay.
She's struggling mentally.
Yes, she is.
This is a mental struggle, right?
Yes. The having 5 swords says it all.
Right. It says it all. You're right. I just started finding this stuff interesting that I wrote. But no, you're right. 5, I should have just left it with the 5 because I forgot. I wasn't even thinking about the 5. I was thinking about the swords. That says it all. Chaos, confusion, being pulled in different directions.
Yes.
Looking at your future and look, nothing out there. Look at the ace. You got an ace, but it's desert. You don't know where you're going. You got new beginnings. Your life is changing. You don't know where it's going, but you got all of this, and she has to sleep with this, and she's going to have to sleep with it, eat with it, walk with it until it all goes to court.
Yeah.
Because she was in the midst of it towards the end. Proud.
Yes, she was.
She was the one who said, yeah, I like being peed on. Yeah, we do it. He was saying, you're not my girl. So she let it be known that I'm in this.
She did.
So, and she can't hide from it.
No,
you can run, but you sure can't hide. Because here is the
Chariot
that says your past will find you. You can't outrun it. You're going to have to make peace with it. Well, I think that's it.
Yeah.
I think that was good read. I learned a lot about that. A part of me feel kind of sad that you have to, can you imagine just always having to have that before you and live what you did and hope and praying that nothing comes out? Can you imagine?
No, I feel stressed for her just trying to think about
and think of how people that don't know you and how they view you. And how now people question and working with you, even though you're trying to start something new. I don't know. This is a lot. And there is a part of me, because she was all big in mouth and all. You don't hear a peek out of her now.
No, when you're a celebrity, your image is truly what matters.
And she was just out there talking, showing kids, bopping. You don't hear a peek out of her.
No.
I'm not saying she's not talking. Right. I haven't seen her, and I look at YouTube like 90% of the time.
Yes.
Okay, maybe about 90, 80%. So I look at it enough. That's why I was shocked when I missed Tim. I was like, where was I? I don't miss news.
Wrapped up in Diddy.
You're right.
Other people.
You're right. So we got it all paint. I gotta paint up my nose. Hold up. Oh. This is allergy. So anyway, we have any more questions?
No.
I thought this was good. Did you?
Too.
I did. It was a little long, but I thought it was good nevertheless. I really want to take my time. I really want to put my energy in that. Well, this is our reading on
Caresha.
I hope you enjoy it. That's my reading. Oh gosh.
If you like this video,
thank you.
Yes.
I have to remember to do
Please that. Please comment, please subscribe, and hit the notification bell.
We need it.
Yes, so that way you know whenever we post a video.
Thank you, baby.
Live.
We're counting on you.
Yes.
We're growing,
which
honestly.
we will be going live soon because we're already halfway through the month.
And we go live at the end of every month. And remember, this is the end of the month. When we go live, we are going to be talking about what? The Anunnakis.
Yes.
Mainly, I don't want to say that. We'll talk a little bit about the Anunnakis. But I think we want to talk about what? Aliens? Mm-hmm. How did they come? Mm-hmm. How did it all originate? How did it start? Yes. Blah, blah, blah.
Who really created humans?
Who really created? We're going to go into that. So please join us. We'll still be advertising. Well, we had a lot of requests for that the last time we did our last reading on
the solar eclipse.
The solar eclipse. So anyway, this is our reading on Caresha.
Yes.
We hope you enjoyed it. And have a lovely, lovely night and a good night's sleep. With that being said, my little crones, my little munchkins, and my little sunflowers. Sunflowers!